Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Impact Makers 98. Getting close to 100, Dustin, but it's been a while since we've done one of these. Been kind of busy, multiple busyness, client busyness, personal business, all good personal stuff. A lot of family get-togethers, and for you, bunch of sports all over the southeast. Even made it out west. It's just been a little crazy, so we just kind of kept forgetting to hit record here on some of these conversations. So we promise we're going to do better moving forward here. We got a plan in place, continuous improvement, as they say, right?
Right. So yeah, it's been a busy summer. Almost every week, it's travel somewhere, either for clients or, like you said, for personal family time, travel, vacations, that type of thing. But we have these conversations almost daily, and we just need to hit record more. So
yeah. So we thought today we'd talk a little bit about what's been keeping us busy on the work front, and that's the growth that we've seen in helping firms build an advisory skill set, developing the advisory skill set. And us, we like to keep it simple. Like you say, steal your thunder. It's not rocket science. So just really help them build the foundation for it and see where they can take it with that foundation. So why don't you unpack that just a little bit and give everybody a sense of what we've been up to.
yeah, so I'll start off by saying that there's so much noise out there about CAS, CAS, CAAS, other acronyms to refer to accounting and advisory services. So much noise. A lot of it in practice and implementation in firms, it's basically just outsourced accounting. There's not a whole lot of advisory going on. Some of the best firms may be getting into advisory with it, but a lot of it is just outsourced accounting. So what the big trend that we're seeing is that firms need to develop the advisory understanding and skill set from the get-go across a wide spectrum of their service lines, not just focused on CAS, whatever you want to call it. And so whether it's tax, whether you're assurance, whether you're starting off in a consulting division, growing the advisory skill set from day one, getting an understanding, having total alignment from associate level through partner level about what compliance is, how advisory can build from compliance work in all different service lines, and then ultimately how advisory can lead to strategic consulting opportunities as well, with the big picture of, as we're gaining efficiencies from process and technology optimization, how do we redeploy that time? Do we want to be spinning in the hamster wheel with more compliance work, or do we want to actually grow and seek different types of work? And so fundamentally, getting all levels to understand that there is a gold mine in a lot of firms with advisory services to existing relationships, existing clients, building from compliance to advisory to that consulting line. And ultimately, we call it creating relationship quarterbacks. And the more relationship QBs we can create within a firm that are comfortable having advisory conversations, building that into annual engagement letters, the advisory is naturally part of what we do. It's just as important in finding the time with the compliance work. I mean, it's a lot of fun, man. We're having a lot of fun. We're seeing a lot of growth in this space. And it's something that we've got a passion for because as we specialize in process improvement and technology optimization too. But as you free up that time, you got to have something, you got to have a way to redeploy it. And so we just saw an opportunity about 4 or 5 years ago, create a curriculum, 101, 201, 301 for your first 3 years, advisory pod to graduate into, and you're off and running with creating a culture of advisory and not just talking about advisory through the CAS lens in firms, which is where a lot of noise is at today.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is advisory is everywhere, but everybody needs a foundation of what it is, because you're right. As you get better and better with your processes for your compliance work, you have time that you need to deploy someplace, and you don't want to deploy it on your lowest level of compliance service. You need to have your people focus it on the higher value stuff. And so that's what we've been up to, is helping people see it so they can focus their people, with the advisory first, and compliance. And so let us know let us know your thoughts. Reach out if you want to take a deeper dive with us.